Hello friends, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new here. I am Martina Lily and today we're going to do a chill get ready with me. I have quite a few new makeup products as well to test. I mean, what else is new? But I've got like new Fenty Beauty blushes, new Rabanne, lots of different things. So yeah, I just thought we'd hang out, play with some makeup, and I'd catch up with you guys. So hopefully that sounds interesting to you. If it does, go ahead and do the YouTubey things like subscribe, hit that notification bell, and let's get started. You guys are zoomed in nice and close, 4K, no filters, you know the deal. Everything I use today will also be linked in the description box down below for you guys. If you are interested in shopping through them, they are affiliate links. So thank you so much if you use them. Okay, quick notes. I should look more tan than normal. I have just gotten back from Bali the other day. So I was in Bali for a week, so that's why there's been a lack of content. And then we've had a couple of family health issues, and then I've had a 2-day migraine that I'm just coming out of. So I might seem like tired and low energy today. I am, but I just am desperate to sit down and play with some makeup and catch up with you guys. So don't mind it if I am tired and low energy. I'm just coming out of that migraine hangover. But I need to play with some makeup, okay? I just need to. I thought with the release of NATASHA DENONA, I need a warm palette, which I did purchase. It's on its way. It should get here any day now. I thought we would use the I Need a Nude palette today because it's kind of like its sister palette. As well as I do have this SISLEY cream eyeshadow as well that we might use. We'll see. For eye primer, I'm just going to use my NARS eye primer today. So I was in Bali last week, just a very relaxing holiday. We literally didn't do anything but sit by the pool and eat. It was great. And sleep. And then, yeah, unfortunately we got a couple of different family members on my side and my husband's side that haven't got some good health outlooks. So we've been dealing with that, and you know, that relaxation really ended quickly, but that's okay. And then I've had a migraine, like I said, for 2 days, so that's also been fun. I don't know how tan I'm looking on camera, but all of my foundation's gonna be too light for me. I didn't even sit in the sun at all. I sit in the shade and I slathered. I'm actually gonna put some of my REFY eye balm on now because my eyes are feeling like they need it. Yeah, I slathered sunscreen on, but just tanned up pretty quick. So here we are. I'm gonna pick up a REFY 16 to begin with, and I'm gonna go into a little bit of stone right here, I think. I feel like so much has happened in the makeup space. I actually, as of this morning, I jumped on a webinar with Gucci Westman from Westman Atelier, and she showed, it was just like if you've signed up to her rewards on her website, you get notified sometimes of like webinars when she releases a new product or educational webinars and that. So I signed up to that, and she was demoing and releasing and doing a sneak peek of her new concealer, and you got to shop the concealer. So I did that this morning. The concealer looks really, really intriguing. Medium to full coverage, supposed to be like self-setting, and they reckon that after 4 weeks, all the clinical trials showed that there was a reduction of darkness and stuff under the eyes. So I don't know, it was quite intriguing. But I really admire Gucci Westman as a makeup artist and as a the way that she kind of goes about her brand. So yeah, I picked up 2 shades because I wasn't quite sure, especially with my skin tone right now, and usually I'm 2 shades of concealer anyway. I've just been fluffing this through the crease, by the way, and I'll just pack some on the outer corner here. So I did that this morning, which was exciting. And then my gosh, Mario's coming out with new powder and setting spray, and Patrick's got his foundation, and oh, Victoria Beckham, I pre-ordered that concealer. And like I think I said at the start, I've got the new Rabanne concealer that they just dropped, and yeah, gosh, just all happening, all happening. Not mad at it, but it's a lot. I think in Australia, the new Chanel releases, I think it's their fall collection maybe. It's the 2 all matte quads. Sorry, I got something in my eye, there we go. The 2 all matte quads, and I can't remember what else. A purple blush and stuff. I think they're getting released here next week, and I was going to pick them up, but I think I might skip them. Let me know in the comments if you really want to see a review on them. But they're limited edition, and I just kind of don't really need them right now. and they probably don't inspire me quite enough. I do like one of the looks of the quads, but yeah, I don't know. I just feel like I probably, with all of the new makeup coming out, I might skip that one. Especially because, like, you know, all the reviews are out and stuff anyway. And yeah, but let me know if you guys really are like a no, please don't skip it. We really want to see a review. Let me know. Happy to do it still. I was thinking I might skip that. Oh, and I also picked up, while I got the I Need a Warm from NATASHA, I picked it up off Beautylish. And while I was there, I also picked up the new bronzer brush from Sonia G. I couldn't help myself. Couldn't help myself. So we've got that coming too. I'm going to switch to this Danessa Myricks MY25. And I'm going to go into Tender to begin with. Yeah. I do not have a look in mind. We're just kind of winging it. I'm going to start by deepening the outer corner here. So yeah, tell me what's been going on with you guys. Hopefully good things. And are you shopping any new releases? What have you got your eye on? Is there anything in particular that you would like to see me review? Please let me know. I really take your guys' suggestions and stuff into consideration heavily. And then I'm going to schedule a members only live for this week. So if you're a member, keep an eye out for that. I'm so sorry. I have been very quiet really on all socials. It feels like it's been weeks and weeks. It's really only been just over a week, I think. But it has felt a lot longer. So yeah, I'll do a members only this week. Probably my time Saturday, US time Friday, I think is going to be the best day for it, but I'll have a look at my schedule. I go back to work. I was supposed to go back already, but I got really sick with the migraine. This is just that REFY brush with no color on it. I'm just going to fluff this a little bit. Yes, so keep an eye out if you're a member. If you want to be a member, you can click join now. And it will show you the different tiers. The members only this week will be for all tiers. I'm just going to take this little REFY Mini 13 and go into a little bit of silhouette here. And then I've started filming quite a few declutters. I've got a few left. So keep an eye out. Those videos will be coming too. And they're going to be long because I pretty much just swatched everything in them. So, and actually I say they're declutters. I started calling them more like collection tours with a little bit of declutter, because I don't declutter for the sake of decluttering. I only declutter products that I know I'm not going to use. And so it's more of like a collection tour with a little bit of decluttering. And I'm just getting that Danessa My Kit Co brush that we used in the middle with no extra shadow. I'll just blend here. Normally I would use intensifiers, but I think what I'm actually going to do is take this SISLEY shadow. This is in the shade 2, and I'm going to apply this. And yes, I picked this up because of Nikki LaRose in her like most expensive makeup video, but also I'm doing a cream eyeshadow one and done video soon, so it was like a good pickup for that. So I'm just going to take this MY36 to kind of like fluff this in and blend it in. You can obviously make this like a really structured cut crease if you wanted to, or just kind of softly blend it in, kind of like I do. World's your oyster there. This is a really pretty liquid shadow, by the way. I have actually tested this a few times, and in one of the lives I do, I think it's a live on Blair's channel, I'm wearing this, and it wears really well as well. And it's just, this color in particular is just a really nice soft everyday kind of color for me, and you can use it as a one and done, but you can also obviously use it like this where you've built the shadow up a bit more, or you can like use it with like a really soft kind of shadow. It's really quite pretty. I'm just going to take a REFY 2 and I'll set it with a little bit of sheen. This is the REFY 2 from the Alexandra nail set, by the way, and it's really quite nice because it's got a longer handle on it than the others, and I like the longer handle. So as soon as I get my I Need a Warm palette, I will film with that as well and do like the in-depth swatches and everything like I do. If you've seen my reviews, so keep an eye out. Should I do just one look or should I do multiple looks? It'll just take me longer to get the video out is all. What do you think? I know there's a heap of reviews, so maybe you just don't mind how long it takes. You guys, let me know in the comments. This is that MY brush, and I'm going to mix Tender and Silhouette together. They were the two middle browns I used, and I'm just going to marry out here. And I'm bringing it forward a little bit because I want to kind of have a little bit of a darker bit there. See that? I like that. And then I'm just gonna, no, actually, REFY 16 with no colour. I'll just do this. I'm gonna take Contour Clair and just smudge that haphazardly kind of on this outer corner here. Just kind of smokes along the lash line, but like, it's kind of foolproof. I think what I'll also do is just take my DENONA Groundwork palette and I'm just going to take the dark brown pomade bit here with this little Sigma EO6 and I'm just going to add a very, very small wing, just a really small one. It's the teeniest, tiniest wing, so you might not be able to see it, but it'll just add a little flick upward for my little downturned eyes. Let's go ahead and move on to our base. Just quickly, I did put Bobbi Brown Fog on my top waterline off camera as well. I actually think the eyes are looking really pretty. Really pretty. I need some extra hydration, so I'm going to use this REFY face primer. It's called Glow and Sculpt. It's got that little rolly wheel on it, which is really amusing for me. This is a really, really hydrating primer and my skin's just feeling actually quite dry today. I think it's just because of being sick. And I am peeling a little bit up here, which I didn't even know I got burnt up here, so there you go. The one thing I hate, and it's why I tried to really stay out of the sun in Bali, is because whenever I get any form of sun, my pigmentation here and on my forehead just gets so dark. I hate it, but anyway. It is what it is. This is just an IT Cosmetics brush. I'm just gonna kind of blend it in a little bit. That feels nice and cooling actually. How lovely. And then green color corrector, because I did get burnt on my nose like a naughty person. I just feel so out of it, like, because obviously we've been away and I really just didn't look at my phone really or anything after like day 3 of my holiday. And then all of the stuff that's happened over the weekend and being sick, I'm just like, what day is it? What month is it? What year is it? Like, you know, when you just feel so out of routine and out of loop and you're just like, I don't know whether I'm coming or going. Like, I just totally feel like that. I'm going to mix my NATASHA DENONA Color Corrector in C1 with my Chanel in Rose. This is just a Smashbox concealer brush to blend it out. I just noticed this morning too that Mecca Australia got Tower 28, which is exciting. But I just noticed that they got the Urban Decay Water Bond foundation. Do you guys still want to see me try that? I know at the time when it got released ages ago, you guys really wanted to see me try it, but it took so long to get released outside of the US somewhere that I could get it. So I didn't know if you guys still wanted me to try it or not. So if you do, let me know. I'm happy to pick it up. I'm going to use the Chanel Sublimage foundation. I've used this once before on my channel and it was a first impressions. I literally have not tried this again since because I went away. And I didn't wear makeup while I was away. I know I packed some, but I just didn't wear any. I didn't feel like it. So that's why today I was like, I need to put makeup on. Anyway, this is in the shade B10. I can assure you it is going to be way too light for my face today. But we'll fix it with like bronzer and stuff, so don't panic. But yes, it is going to look too light, okay? It just is. But this is a Ray Morris flat brush, by the way. But it's all right. We'll fix it with like bronzer and stuff. But I just really want to keep testing it, so all my foundations are going to look too light right now because I'm like a shade or two deeper than what I normally am. So we'll pretend that it's okay. I really liked this foundation, by the way. I don't know if you caught where I was testing it for the first time. The way that it wore that entire day was so flawless. I didn't want to take my makeup off. It looked so good. I was so impressed. Now I'm just going to build it up in little areas with a sponge. Just going to drag it a bit down my neck so that it doesn't look as pale in comparison. This is the pigmentation that drives me the most nuts when I get some sun. So anyway, it is what it is. I'm building this up more than I did the first time I tried it because I actually just am curious how this will build up and how it wears a bit more fuller coverage. So if you're wondering why I'm putting so much on today, it's because I'm just testing it for that reason. You obviously don't need to do that. This is just for science, you know. I also picked up one of the Rabanne lip glosses. So this is the shade Glowies, made in Italy, 9ml. It's the shade, no, it's the product name is Glowies Ultra Shine Tinted Lip Gloss. The name is Pink Lolita. Packaging's really quite cheap and average. It's just like a tube, but you know, I do like the doe foot. That's pretty. I just got this like pink shade because sometimes I don't want, like I thought this would be pretty close to my lip color. Sometimes I just don't want like a tinted lip gloss, like a too heavy tinted lip gloss. So that's why I picked up this shade. So we'll see. It does seem to have a slight taste to it, but I'll let you know if it's annoying. Okay, I did pick up the Rabanne concealer as well. I got the shade 4. So it says 24-hour real skin radiance concealer made in Italy. Let's see. I think when I swatched this, I think it's going to be too light coverage for my preference. It feels very lightweight and very like skin-like. So I don't know if you can even see the shade. Like here, shade 4. I'll give it a fresh swatch. There you go. Shade 4. So it seems like it's going to be a good shade match. So let's give it a gaze. But it does feel very skincare-like, which, you know, for a lot of people, they probably really like. So I'm just going to take my MY8 and blend this out. Might be a little bit deep even, this concealer, but that's okay. It probably just looks deep against this foundation color, to be fair. Now, this is my first time trying this concealer, so I'll keep you guys posted on what I think. I feel like it's oxidized, actually, on the eye as I've put it out. Give me 1 second to blend this out. And I'll put it on my hand and see if it oxidizes on my hand. So I've just put a swatch here, and I usually find this is a good way of figuring out if it oxidizes. You can see it, but yeah, kind of like a medium coverage. It's actually not doing too bad of a job. The finish initially is actually really nice. That's one layer. A little bit too deep, or it's oxidized, I think, and looking just a little orange. I'm just gonna put some there too, but we'll see. Yeah, it is oxidizing. That's okay. Well, it's not okay actually. It shouldn't. I really don't want it to oxidize, but you know, it's what it is what it is. It has like a skincare smell to it, if you're wondering as well. It's not like a fragrance from what I can smell. It's more like a, yeah, it smells like skincare. It blends out really nicely. I mean, it's not too bad. It's not got enough coverage for me, but I do like the finish. It's very plumping and smoothing on the under eyes. That's 2 layers. That's actually not doing too bad though, is it? Okay. I'm not mad. You know I gotta take my Dior contour stick. You know I can't get enough. Can't get enough. So I might just pop some here just to bring some colour back in. This is my Sonia G. I know so many of you have picked these up. I hope you are loving this in the foundation as much as I do. They're just so good. Now I've put a lot on. I normally put a lot on, let's be real. but I am trying to, you know, make this match the rest of my body. So nice just sitting down and playing with makeup again. I just love it so much. That is pretty. That concealer, really, if you are someone that doesn't, I mean, I don't know how it wears yet. I'll keep you in the loop, but like if you're someone that really doesn't need a heavy, or I say heavy, I meant full coverage concealer, sorry, you might quite like that because I do like the way it's finished on the eyes, but I'm not gonna lie, I need some more coverage. I'm just gonna mix it with a couple of dots of my Hourglass because it's gonna bring a little bit of lightness too, but I just need a little bit more coverage under here. For under eyes, let's take the Tom Ford Soft Architecture Powder. I've been using this on my under eyes and quite enjoying it. So, Ray Morris brush. I know a few of you guys actually picked this powder up too, which I was surprised about. I don't know why I was surprised, but I know a lot of you did, and it's quite a lovely powder, isn't it? Especially for the under eyes for me. I quite like it. So I just kind of like put this through the T-zone here, just a little bit. Did anyone pick up the new Synergy brushes as well, by the way? Let me know. I just picked up the bronzer. I wanted all of them, but I couldn't afford all of them. So I just picked up the bronzer. Oh yeah, that's looking quite nice. For the rest of the face, we're going to use the La Prairie powder. And I knew when I reviewed this powder that a heap of you guys were going to ask me to also review the foundation. I'll review the foundation for you. I'll do it. Do you want me to? Let me know. I'm happy to do it. If enough of you actually, like, if a heap of you really do want me to review it, don't worry about the price. I use my YouTube budget. It's fine. I just want to do it only if like enough of you actually, you know, want me to review it, if you want to see like me test it kind of thing. Because that's the kind of thing that I like to blame on you guys as like enabling me. So I'm more than happy to do it. And I've already seen a few comments. I was like, okay, you twisted my arm. But yeah, let me know. Let me know in the comments. I tell you what though, and I know this is ridiculous. It's not worth the money just for this alone. The powder's actually really, really, really good. I've done a full review of it, if you're wondering. But the powder puffs that this come with, best powder puffs I've ever tried. I kid you not. They're so lovely. But this powder is actually delightful. Let me quickly go do brows and then I will be right back. We have brows. Let's finish the lower lash line. I'm just going to take my Sigma E36 and go into Mesh. Nope, Stone. Mesh is the other one. And I'm going to run that under here. I also put my Victoria Beckham Eye Brightener pencil in my lower waterline, if you're wondering. Just a little pencil brush. I'll go into a little bit of Tender. For the inner corner, I'll just take, actually, I don't want to take any of those. I'm going to take my Rare Beauty Integrity cream pencil, which you obviously don't have to use. I just, I really like this for the inner corner. And then I'm going to use my Chanel mascara. All right, let us do bronzer. I'm going to take my Chantecaille bronzer today, and this is in Sirena, and this is just my Pat McGrath Labs brush. I'll just bronze up. You don't need to bronze up under here, by the way. I just do because I like to shade in my chin. I like at this part of the look, I get sad because my makeup's nearly done, but then at this part of the look, I'm also like, oh, it's all coming together. Bittersweet. For liquid highlight, I'm going to take the Fenty Beauty Easy Droplets because I had this in my primer section and I never used it as a primer because I don't like a glowy primer. And then I was like, why haven't I tried this as a liquid highlight ever? Like ever. So I moved it to my liquid highlight section. And look, it's stunning. Why wouldn't I have used this as a liquid highlight before? Very pretty. Come on, teens. We've done it now at least. And then I'm going to take the Fenty Beauty Demi Highlighter in Pretty Pearls with my MY7 brush to set that. Yeah, they look lovely together. Nice job. I'm glad I moved that. I have 4 new blushes, which obviously we can't put on our face today, like all 4. But I got 2 Fenty Beauty ones. So I got Sundress Season from Fenty and Bacon Cakes. So these are the 2 Fenty ones I got. Are they stunning shades? So let me give them a swatch. Oh, they feel so silky. Wow. Oh, those shades are really, really beautiful. But wow, they feel like silk. Ooh, okay. So they're the Fenty ones. Then I got this little Rabanne duo, which is like a hot pink and a peach. Ooh, and these are like a cream, like a dense cream. So that's those 2. I wonder what they look like mixed together. Let's see. Oh yeah, mixed together they're very pretty. Look at that. I like that. Okay. And then I picked up a Swede blush because so many of you guys were asking how this would compare to the Chanel. So, which feels similar. I got the shade, what did I get? Sun Touch in the Swede, which is that one. Very stunning. Let me give that a quick touch with the Chanel ones. So this one is just the Chanel Rose Ardent. Oh yeah, quite similar, but the Swede ones are like more dense feeling, but very, very similar. Very similar. Yeah, the Chanels are definitely... The Swede one actually reminds me, not completely, not all the way, but completely... reminds me more like the MAC Glow Play blushes. It's like the Chanel Cream to Powder and the MAC Glow Play had a baby with the Swede. That's how they feel to me. But I'll also include them in a this versus that. But for today, let's use the Rabanne Cream and the Fenty Beauty, shall we? So I think with this, sponge is going to be best. And I'm just going to mix the 2 shades together, I think. So I've just mixed it together on the back of my hand, both the shades, and popped it on my sponge. Oh yeah, that's nice. Oh wow, that's pretty. I'm just going to go directly into the peachy one, just because I need a little bit more. Oh yeah, that's pretty. It's more of a, trying to think what this reminds me of. It's not tacky at all. It definitely goes on like matte, which is nice. I think you could build that up a lot more too, but I'm just not going to because I want to put the Fenty ones on. This is just a Sigma F44. I've been liking this for blush. Let's go into Sundress Season on this side. I think they'll probably be quite pigmented, so. Oh, that's stunning. Oh wow. You guys, isn't that absolutely gorgeous? You need to stop it right now. Oh. And then this is just the REFY Christmas brush that they came out with. It's kind of like a REFY 5, and I'll go into Bacon Cakes. I just love the names that Fenty comes up with. I know I have cream blush on underneath, but I really wanted to try them. Oh wow, that's pretty too. That's a stunning formula. I'll keep testing these and keep you updated, but that so far is a stunning formula. How smoothing. Oh, I love that. I am loving them. I am loving them. Do I think that this one's probably a run, don't walk? No. I can already tell you, I enjoy it. I think it's pretty. I just don't think it's a run, don't walk. I can see myself telling you that they're probably a run, don't walk soon, but I will keep testing them. Okay, setting spray. Let's just use my Danessa Myrix setting spray. You know what has blown me away is this Chanel, what is it called? Ultra Le Tint Powder Foundation to reset my T-zone. This is an MY13. Normally I would use my Makeup Forever in this step, and this one has utterly floored me with how blurry it is. When I tried this the other week with the foundation, oh my goodness, it just, Oof. And I always do this step, whether or not it's shown on camera. This is always my last finishing step. Just depends on whether I remember to press record when I do it, to be honest. But it just resets my T-zone. I actually got a tip like this from Andrea Ali. But isn't that flawless? I love this powder. Just to like reset everything. It's stunning. Absolutely stunning. All right, let me go figure out a lip liner. I'm going to take the Makeup Forever Artist Color Pencil Waterproof in Forever Walnut. I think it's called Forever Walnut? Wherever Walnut. I really like these more than the non-waterproof ones because it's a lot more hydrating and creamy. I found the other ones to be really dry. So yeah, I really like this one and I like how long wearing it is. And then for lips, I haven't shown you guys, this is the new What's Up Beauty lipstick. This is Seba, and like look at the bullet. Isn't that stunning? Like an absolute work of art. And this shade is gorgeous and I've worn it a few times and it wears really lovely. Look at that shade. Isn't that very pretty? It is a matte, so keep that in mind, but it's not such a drying matte that it gives you like butthole lips or anything. And then I'm just going to pop a little bit of Lisa Eldridge Affair over the top. Perfect. All right, let me go do hair and we'll zoom out and wrap this up. All right, friends, finished look. What do you think? I really like it. This is just a very everyday me type of look. I think all the products worked really well. I am liking the way my under eyes are looking with that Rabanne concealer. I know I put a little bit of the Hourglass over the top though. I love the blushes. The blushes are so pretty. But yeah, I really like how this has all turned out. So hopefully you had fun chilling out and putting some makeup on with me. And I think I asked you like a million questions. So hopefully you have fun answering them. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. If you're watching till this part, you know you're an absolute legend. Thank you so, so much. I truly, truly appreciate you. And an extra special shout out to my Lily Absolute Legends and all my channel members. Thank you for supporting my channel. And I hope you have the most amazing day wherever you are in the world. And I will see you next time. Bye.